Well, new tonight, an elderly living facility in Bristol is being recognized by the Federal Small Business Administration. Thanks for staying with us at 5:30. I'm Brent Hart.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Shady Oaks Assisted Living was given the honor of being the family-owned small business of the year. Fox 61's Matt Karen reacquaints us with the facility that made big news at the height of the COVID pandemic.
Well, behind me is Shady Oaks Assisted Living in Bristol. You may remember them at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when most other care facilities were infested with the virus. They were COVID-free.
People are having a good time right now outside.
As a former Marine, Tyson Belanger has fought enemies before. But in March of 2020, when COVID came to Connecticut, he knew this fight would be different.
This is our team in the bubble. Elsewhere in Bristol, sad, terrible time. 59 residents died in the nursing homes from COVID in the spring of 2020. We were safe here.
Doing what Marines do, Tyson was semper fidelis, always faithful to his staff and the elderly residents entrusted to his care.
It's an extraordinary place.
I liked it from day one.
It was a radical, expensive idea, but it worked. Masks, gowns, and test kits were still scarce. So Tyson and the Shady Oaks staff formed a bubble and lived in it for months. They bought RVs and camped in the parking lot, isolating from residents.
Shady Oaks was run with a view to doing the right thing.
During COVID, it brought out the best of us and it brought out the worst of us. In this case, you exceeded every aspect of that.
As COVID spread like wildfire through long-term care facilities, Shady Oaks was able to keep offering family visitation, saving residents not only from physical infection, but mental loneliness at a historic time in our state's history.
In 2020, COVID threatened our home, but we rose to the challenge. We bubbled up, and then we wore KN95s. We bought 175 air purifiers, and we started taking frequent tests. Only 8 of our residents have ever caught COVID here.
Financially unsustainable, the bubble eventually popped while Tyson adopted a more conventional mask and test policy. But his efforts, no doubt, saved lives. On this day, honored by the U.S. Small Business Administration as the family-owned small business of the year.
This year and into the future, our love will continue making it a palace for all of our residents, all of our families, and all of our staff.
Shady Oaks is the only family-owned and veteran-owned assisted living facility in the state. Tyson calls it a place filled with love, a home built by his parents, and a place where 7 of his family members received care. Reporting in Bristol, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.